Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today, I have my favorite skincare tools as an esthetician. I think that there are 6 that I mentioned in the video. So I just want to give you guys a heads up on what to expect for the video, and I just want to tell you which facial tools I talk about in the video, so you guys are like, I already know about all these things, or if you guys are like, ooh, I'm really intrigued about that one, you guys can maybe like skip ahead if you'd like to. So the first thing I talk about is my Rose Quartz facial roller, and I talk about the different ways that you can use it, whether it's warm or cold. And I talk about the different benefits to your skin. The second thing I mentioned is my Gua Sha. So Gua Sha is a really great skin practice that was found in China, and I kind of walk you through all the things that I have, all the Gua Sha stones that I have, and how to use each one. So that's the second thing. The third thing is facial cupping and kind of lymphatic drainage. And I show you guys how I use my facial cups, and I will try and link all of this stuff below. But as you know, with Amazon, it's, comes and goes so quickly, so I might not be able to find it, but I'll show you something at least similar to what I have if I can't find exactly what I have. So the next thing after that, the fourth thing, is a little facial scrubby, which I mentioned in my cleanser video. So if you guys want to check that out, I will link that down below. So the fifth thing is my little razors that I use to dermaplane my face, and the sixth thing is my silicone brushes that I use on my skin. So those are all the things that I mentioned in this video. Do not forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you guys get notified every time that I post. And if you guys want to see what my favorite skincare tools are as an esthetician, just keep watching. This one is probably something that could have the most impact in your skincare routine, especially if you use it correctly. So the first product I'm going to show you guys is by Grace and Stella. It is a Rose Quartz facial roller. So this is what it looks like inside the package here. I keep storing it in here. I got it from my Ipsy box, and this is one of my favorite rollers because you can just tell the quality of it in comparison to the other ones I've gotten. I got one from TJ Maxx that was just total crap. It fell apart immediately. And then I got this one, and it is just, it's very heavy. It definitely has a little bit of a heft to it, which I don't mind. So this is what it looks like. It has rose gold, and it has a very light pink rose quartz on it. I'm sorry about my nails. Don't look at them. They're ugly. Anyways, this helps with product penetration. It helps to depuff, and it helps to soothe the skin. So first I want to talk about the depuffing quality of this product, because that's mainly what people use this for, but there are some other ones that are really, really key to using this that people don't really talk about, that I've noticed in videos. Everyone talks about putting this in the fridge and using it to depuff your skin in the morning, but there are multiple uses for this little guy, so we're going to talk about that right now. So you guys can keep this in your fridge, your freezer. I don't know if I would put it in your freezer because it might crack or damage the like the metal. I would just put it in your refrigerator if you'd like to. Or a little hack you could do too is just using either side, whichever one you want to. So this is meant for your face to go on your skin right now. So I don't have any makeup on. I just have a little bit of lip product on, and I brushed my brows up and just put a little bit of mascara. So there's really nothing going on my skin today. And I wanted it that way so I could show you how to use some of these tools properly. So if you put this in the refrigerator, whether you have a little skin fridge or whether you just put it in your regular refrigerator, it'll become cold and it'll absorb the coolness into the stone. Now the stone is cold on its own. Honestly, without, it's cool to the touch. Your skin will obviously warm it up as you keep using it. But just to touch my skin right now with the bare stone, it will be a little bit chilly, which is nice because it really helps in the morning, especially around your eye area, to use this guy to depuff around your eye area here. And you're always gonna wanna move in upward motions like this. You are going to see a little bit of redness coming out of my skin. I'm not pressing hard, but it's bringing blood to the surface as well, and blood is healing, blood is good. You want that to come to the surface of your skin. Using this around your eye area to help to depuff it. So in the morning is when you really want to use this cold. This is meant for your eye area, so once it's chilled in the morning, you can go ahead and go underneath your eye area like this, or on top of your eyelid like this to reduce puffiness. And it'll really, really help, I promise. It feels, just even doing that right now, it's just like, it relaxes me so much. And then using this side, you can go through and go up here. You're always gonna try and move in upward motions on your face. So going in upward motions here, just like that. Going along your cheek. I always try and press a little bit just to get the fluid moving in my skin. So that's how you use this guy in the morning. Now at night, this is what people don't tell you about. At night, you want to heat this guy up. Now, obviously, you can't just go throw this in your microwave, but what I recommend doing is turning on your faucet as hot as it can possibly go,
letting the stone kind of roll under the water, getting it wet on all sides, and letting the stone really sit underneath the water. Even if you want to fill up a little container of hot water and put the stone, let it sit in hot water. Like, don't get boiling water from the stove or anything. You don't need it that hot. But you want this to become warm because at nighttime when you apply your serums, this will help with product penetration. And a lot of estheticians on here, a lot of skincare specialists, forget to mention that these can also heat up as well as cool down. So at nighttime, I like to run my hot water over the stones, make them really, really warm, and then I go through and do the exact same steps and then just penetrate all the product into my skin using heat rather than cold. Because cold is going to depuff in the morning time when your skin is just kind of puffy from sleeping. Or if you've had a night out and you've been drinking or you've eaten a lot of salty food, you can also do it at nighttime and do the depuffing at nighttime when you feel like you have a lot of salt retention in your skin. You can absolutely do that too. But for me personally, I like to use this warm at nighttime and run it under hot water so that the stones heat up, and I use it to penetrate product around my eye area and in my skin normally. And you guys, it's a game changer. It works so, so well. And then next we're gonna go into Gua Sha, which is also using stones of a sort. So we're gonna work into that right now. I'm excited. So I got this from Amazon. You guys don't know this, but my mom's name is Fanny, which I think is funny because this brand is called Fanny Unicorn. And so this is what the little box looks like that I got. I will try and find a link to this exact kit on Amazon, as well as all the other products that I'm showing you guys in here. I'll try and link them below, but no promises because this has already got out of stock like 3 times. So I'm glad I got it when I did. So these came bubble wrapped. These are all the jade stones that I have. And you can get them in rose quartz, jade. I don't think that there's really a difference in the sense of using these one to the other. Now the Jade Roller that I just showed you, you want to get a higher quality Jade Roller because they will fall apart, they'll break, they won't really work as well, and they won't hold heat and cold as well if you're using a shitty brand. These work just fine no matter which way you use them because you aren't really heating these up. You can chill them and keep them in your fridge because I do my gua sha in the morning. So you can chill these and keep these in a skin fridge or in your regular refrigerator. I would just keep them away from food and stuff like that because you don't want to be rubbing dirty stuff on your skin. So that's why I want a skin fridge. I have one ordered, it's pre-ordered, and it's just taking forever to ship because of COVID. I will keep these in there as soon as I get that. So I'm going to show you how to use each of these little tools here. So let's start with this guy. So this is what this one looks like. It's just a typical jade stone. It's pretty flat. They're not very heavy. They have a little bit of weight to them, but that's just because it's going to be easier to use it in your hand. What I thought was really good about this package in specific is it came with 4 different types of stones that you can use. There are multiple different ones that you can go and get. There are some that are like, they have like 20 different pieces in there. I personally don't think that you need all that. I think that 4 should be good. There's a lot of different things that you can do with just these 4 that I'm going to show you. Not only did they come bubble wrapped individually so that none of the stones broke, they also sent you like a cute little bag so you can store your stones in here. So it also came with this little instruction guide. And if you open this guy up, it talks about the easy uses. So I'll leave this up on the screen in case you guys want to screenshot or just pause it so you can look at it. So it shows you all the different parts of your body you can use these stones on. Now, gua sha is a full body treatment. I'm only going to show you what I do for my face and like my neck area. You can also use it on your chest. You can use it on your back. So gua sha is not only helping to release toxins, but it's helping to release tension and pain from your skin. Whether you're using it to improve circulation in your face or do lymphatic drainage and help to drain some of the fluids out of your face, it can also help with pain in other parts of the body. I'm not as familiar with that, and I'm sure that there are videos here on YouTube that you guys can search and say, hey, how do I do gua sha for my back or my arms or my legs or whatever you want to do. But it does show you on each picture on here, it tells you the specific area on here, which part of the face, neck, or body that you can use that specific thing on. So let's pick up this guy and look at what it says. This part here on your face and neck, this little part here, so you can take this and go here. You can take it and go underneath your eye, which is what I use it for. You can go this way and use it, or you can go this way. If you want to get into this cavity here, like if you have a lot of puffiness in here and you want to pull that out, you can do that. Or if you just want to go right along your cheekbone here, you can do that as well. Gua sha is going to make your skin red just like that Jade Rolling will. So this guy, it says here you can use chin and nose. This is face and around the eyes. So this can also be used on the sides here for your arms and your legs. Or you can use it on your face. All of these that I've gotten have I use them only on my face and on my neck and on my décolleté sometimes. So this is your décolleté here, like your chest. So you can use this on your nose to help contour down here, just like that, pulling down fluid. So some people do that. I don't really contour my nose with a stone. I do that with makeup. The thing I like about gua sha and these stones in specific is that you can use them for multiple different things. Like, you don't have to just use this right here. You can use this here, and then you can use your other one for up here. That's what this guy I use for. I use it usually around this area, sometimes in this area, or right here, to lift the brow bone. The next guy is this one. This is gonna be the same thing where you can go along here and hit that pinpoint pressure here and take it down the side of the neck and press down here. Personally, I don't like this the best for here. The one I like the most for here is actually this guy. This smaller side right here, I like to go straight up on my forehead. And then this one that has a little bit more of an arc, I take that along my brow bone. And that's what I use for this part of my face. And then I'll take this side and I'll usually go underneath my eye to drain fluid and lift. Ooh, did you hear that? My shoulder cracked. So you can take this and drain fluid in your fingers if you'd like to. You can also use this on your back and on your arms for the big sides. This is the biggest piece. So the last thing I'm gonna mention about gua sha is that when you're using it, you want to have some slip to your skin. So either have a heavier moisturizer on, a nice serum, or you can do it how I do it sometimes, and I do it when I'm cleansing my skin because there's always nice slip when you have a cleanser. You don't have to do the Jade Roller or the gua sha, the facial cupping, or whatever else I show you in this every day. I just do it when I feel like I need it, maybe every other day, and my skin loves it. If you guys want to see my full gua sha routine, I will definitely post that one of these days soon. But for now, I just kind of wanted to give you guys the basics and tell you why they're my favorite things to use on my skin. So that was gua sha and Jade Roller. The next is going to be kind of along the same lines, and it is going to be my facial cups. So these guys, there's two sizes that I got. I got two of this size and two of this size. You really only need one of each because you're not going to be using two at once unless you have clients. You can. If you wanted to take this and like squeeze along their face at the same time, you totally could do that. But for myself, when I'm doing it, I just do one side at a time. Now, I can't really do it now because I don't have slip to my skin, but I'll just show you. Maybe I can spray a little bit. Let's spray a little setting spray. Create a wetness to my skin. So this guy, yeah, that works. So this guy, I'm just spraying a little setting spray to just wet my face down so I can show you guys because I don't have makeup on my skin. So I'm just gonna take this and it's gonna get my skin nice and red, and I'll take it down the side of my neck. And you can feel the fluid literally being pulled. And especially, I get a lot of tension back here from, you know, running my mouth all day and talking all the time, especially when I'm at work. And this will really help to pull any fluid out and work down and pull it out of your jaw area. So if you have a double chin, this will really actually help to reduce it. I've noticed a huge reduction in my double chin since I started doing this. And I think it was just because I had so much fluid piled in my face that I just never dispersed properly. Now, you can also do lymphatic drainage with just your fingers, like going like this along this area, pulling down. But personally, I like to have the cups because it's suctioning up the fluid and then it's also pulling it down. I also do my forehead, and when I do my forehead, I suction here and I go like this and pull it down. And honestly, it's up to you how many times you want to do this. You know, repetitions, I usually do about 10 times. So I'll go 10 times in this spot, 10 times in this spot, 10 times here, 10 times here, and like go like this and pull all the fluid, and then I'll go down like 5 times just to drain, and then I'll go in here and I'll lift and then drain, and then I'll lift and drain. And I'm telling you guys, this stuff works so well. You can even do around your eye area with this, or up here in your brow area. This can even go on your lip area to help plump and pull fluid here. This won't hurt like if you've done cupping for like your back where it like sits and suctions to your skin. You want to keep these constantly moving because you don't want to bruise your skin. And honestly, like if you suction this to your skin and just let it stay, it's going to create a circle. And if you leave it there, it's just going to create a huge mark on your skin, which you don't want. So you're going to want to keep moving this constantly when it's on your skin. You're never going to let it just sit in one spot and stay there. When I got this set on Amazon, like I said, I'm going to try and find everything I can and link it down below. But with Amazon, things go out of stock so frequently. I might not be able to link it, but when I got this guy, so I got 2 of these and 2 of these, and then I also got this cute little guy, which I use all the time, and this is another facial tool I love. So this is my next thing that kind of goes along with these. This I use when I wash my face, and it's like, you guys can see it. Oh, maybe there's like ASMR I can do. Okay, ready? I don't know where the mic is on this thing, so. Texture almost is like a Foreo cleanser, like the little one that buzzes and it has like sonic and it like hopefully buzzes your skin and gets it cleaner. I don't know. This guy works just fine for me. I don't need to have anything that's, you know, mechanical on my skin. And then it has a little suction, so it'll suction to the wall of my shower and I can just leave it in there and let it air dry. And these are antimicrobial, so they don't harbor bacteria, but I do still cleanse it and soak it in hydrogen peroxide just to get rid of any bacteria that may build up. But yeah, this is something I just use for cleansing, so I use it in the shower, or I use it sometimes out of the shower when I'm just at my sink if I feel like I need a little bit of exfoliation, or I just want my cleanser to deeply cleanse my skin. The next tool I want to talk about are these guys. I learned about these little Tinkle razors from Carly Bible. She shared them and I immediately bought them because Carly tells me to buy it, I'm gonna buy it. And I really love these. So these dermaplane my skin, or if I have any, like I did today, lip hairs over here where I'm just growing my mustache. This helps get rid of them without me having to go and constantly wax. And it's like shaving, but you move with the grain of your hair so it's not going against, so it doesn't cause really any irritation, I've noticed, like waxing can for my skin because my skin's so sensitive. So this guy I would highly recommend if you want to dermaplane your face. Now dermaplaning, let's see if I can get, my skin's clean and dry. So let's pop this guy open really quick. So I'm gonna show you guys quickly what I do to dermaplane my skin. I'm gonna take out one of my little tinkles. Basically to dermaplane your face, you're gonna go in a downward motion just like this, and you're gonna notice that you have just like peach fuzz on your skin. So if you want your skin to feel really fresh and exfoliated, and you want your foundation to lay like so smooth on your skin, this is what's gonna really do it. Or if you want your skincare to just penetrate that much deeper, that will also help. Now, I will say, as an esthetician, the way that you get your skincare to penetrate the most, because you do have hair follicles on your face here, if you are pushing and pulling your skincare upward like you're supposed to be, you will actually penetrate your skincare faster because it will go into that hair follicle as kind of like a transport vehicle and just slide right into your skin through the pore of your hair. And that's how your skincare will actually get into your skin more effectively. So you can do that, and you know, cleansing your hair off your face isn't gonna, you know, it's not gonna affect that. Your hair follicle's still there, it's still open. It will still help to penetrate your skincare or get your makeup to stay smoother on your skin if you're using this guy. So I'll show you what it looks like and see if I can get a good shot because I haven't dermaplaned my face in a bit. So I'm gonna take this right along the side here of my cheek. You guys can see that, right? That's like, my skin's clean. I have some skincare on it, but that's like dirt and hair. Let me hold that up. Can you guys see that? That's just hair that's been sitting on the surface of my skin. So it's really just getting rid of that like peach fuzz on your skin, and it feels so smooth. And you know, when it does grow back, it does get a little bit stubbly for a bit, but it's nothing that people are gonna notice. And I know that some people do have really hairy faces that are women, and this is a really good fix because it's really gentle. It removes all the hair that you need to remove, but it's not gonna change the growth pattern of your hair. I know some people are like, well, if I do that, isn't it just gonna keep coming back faster and faster? And I've been doing it for a while, and I know Carly Bible mentioned it in her video too. She's like, you know, I don't notice a difference in my hair coming back faster or thicker or anything like that. So these are totally safe to use repetitively. And I usually do it once every 2 weeks or so. Or, you know, when I look at my face and I'm like, oh, maybe I should shave my face and dermaplane a little bit. Now I do this all over my skin. So when I do it on here too, I'll go down my forehead too for you guys. And you can see that's just some dead skin cells that got caught in the blades. And that's basically it. I don't obviously grow a ton of hair on my forehead. Now your skin is gonna be a little bit sensitive for the first day or two after you do this. It's kind of gonna have like a burning sensation because you just exfoliated that top layer of hair and skin off of your face. So it's gonna be a little bit sensitive, so I'd just be wary. But this is even safe to take down the bridge of your nose, and it helps to kind of break up blackheads and get rid of the blackheads. So if you have a lot of blackheads on your skin, I would cleanse your skin, exfoliate it, maybe go down the tip of your nose with this guy, And then you guys can even do like a blackhead mask, like one of those black masks that you do peel off like that, and it would exfoliate it enough so that that's actually able to sink in and pull out any extra pores. So this is a really great exfoliating tool for your skin, and it just helps to smooth your skin out a lot. It may cause some irritation, and if it causes a normal amount of irritation, just stop doing it to your skin. But my skin's pretty sensitive and it can handle it pretty well. So my last things are these guys. So these are silicone face brushes, and I got them in this color because I thought that they were cute, and then I just got them in standard silver and black as well. But these have two different shapes, and that's why I got this one. The silicone face brush is something that I like a lot because it's less bacteria is going to be held on silicone, and these also help to spread product a lot more evenly, I found, on my skin, and it uses less product because I feel like no matter what brush you use, it's going to absorb into the bristles. You eliminate that when you use something like these. So I know some people that use this to apply their moisturizers and just go like this and push it into the skin rather than using their fingers, because if you use your hands, it will absorb into your finger pads a little bit, and some people think that that's just wasting too much skincare. That's why I recommend these guys and something like this when you're cleansing or applying your skincare, because it's gonna hold less bacteria and it's gonna waste less product. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning about all of my favorite skincare tools as an esthetician. So I'm sure that I'm gonna actually have a part 2 of this coming out in the near future, because I'm always learning about new skincare tools that just work so well. So if you guys have any skincare tools that you use that I haven't mentioned in the video that you're like, oh, if you don't use this, you should definitely use it, just comment it down below and let me know. And comment down below if you ended up liking this video or if you had any questions about it as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.